You know, say so some he might chat up to this woman and she a send him party and whatever. But you say, even though you know, you not say nothing to him, but any day him come admit it to you, and they say whatever. So somebody will listen to that and say, but then if you already know, you already confirm it. What's the difference if him come and tell you what you already know? But you additionally say,
no,
the minute explain the difference. Explain the difference. What is that difference?
You see, for me now, you see, if your man a cheat, and you're not going to know about it, make the man cheat in peace. If you're going to find out that the man a cheat, and you know how to shit about it, leave the man.
Hold on. Remember, say you can't say that SH word there, yeah?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so what you say?
Make him do him thing in peace, because at the end of the day, if the man a cheat on you, and you know about it, and you're not going to know about it, at them time, the cheating will come on, you know. At them time, they'll come on in your face with no respect.
Oh, because him know say you know, and you know, do not about it.
Do not about it.
Okay, but even though you know, him can't still believe say you don't know. And in that sense, him not gonna be. No, what I'm saying is your logic. Your logic is, if a woman there with a man and she knows that the man a boner, if she knows that she not gonna let him and she not do nothing about it, allow the man make him boner, make him go and boner in peace, right? That you say. Right?
Exactly.
However,
we have to argue with the man for.
However, if you go argue with him, and then him end up and go say, yeah, me I do it. And if him go say, yeah, me I do it, and tell it to your face, say me I do it. And then you still go stay with him and you still not do nothing about it. You say you just give him lies, you know, for us. You just give him lies, you know, for us. Well, we can't do anything. When you say, really, I made that now. Really, I made this up.
Exactly.
Break it down, baby.
This is the reason why my husband never mentioned nothing about the text when me I do with the girl, you know.
Yeah.
It's because he don't know my reaction. Him scared of my reaction, because if he mention it, he don't know me, I don't react. You understand? But if there was something he did before, if it was something that he did before, you understand, I'm going to make it slide. He would have come and say, where you take the girl for? You understand them way there?
Yeah.
But he don't know my reaction. He don't know if I'm going to pack up and leave. He don't know if I'm going to get a stab, a shot, or a kick. Him don't know.
Hold on. Oh, you read this about a stab, a shot, or a
He don't know the reaction, Raga. He don't know the reaction.
Yeah, no, you think you're easy, but a stab, a shot, or a kick.
No, Raga, this is the thing. This is the thing with my husband. A long time we don't know if we are looking picnic. And we're in our late 30s now.
Okay.
But you see, my husband and me, how far we been through. You understand me?
Yeah.
If a man will take care of me, send me to nursing school, tell me to quit my job and focus on nursing school when I look a girl.
Nice.
Me and him say, I'm a 1 year old and people that think they're older than me, because this man do 2 jobs just to send me to school when I'm in my early 20s.
Wow.
You understand me?
Wow.
Me not left me for nobody. So anybody, me not left me for nobody, you know.
Yeah.
And he not left me for nobody. So me not chill up myself and out there argue with that girl. Me run and 1 and 2, laugh off of you, and me and my friend them laugh off of you and post up to get in your head. You understand me? Because I know some husband now gone away.
Yeah.
He never sleep out at night. If you can't catch him, forget a one.
Hold on. So what you say? You 100% sure a girl can't whine with your husband?
No, this is the thing with women, you know. This is the thing with some girls. That's why them grab the side chick approach and they love it so much.
Yeah.
Because them know how to take somebody, man, you know. You understand?
Yeah.
They know how to take somebody, man, but them don't know how to take away or keep somebody, man. You understand? They can't take your money, you know, but they can't take away or keep. Them characteristics. They take advantage to keep a man, you know.
No, no. I'm talking all the while. You have Wally Power, man. Them can't get any man. Them can't catch any man and thing, but can't keep him. Can't keep him.
But can't keep the man.
Well, up to them. Up to them, I post something on IG with one woman attack, and she basically I said, she see all these selfish women on the internet all the while I talk about a man to know, you know, to respect her and what she need and to respect her and be sensitive to her and whatever. And she said, a lot of these women, you know, hear them come out and talk about say the man a human being too, and him need somebody to understand those layers.
Me da watch it for your, me da watch it for your feet, me da watch it for your IG, me da see it for your IG.
No, but you see what she a
Me
talk
see
about.
it for your IG.
Right. No, well, and me
about.
tell you, say, as a man, me can't tell you that. Say, the woman them who end up where all man I said, no, you know, so me can't leave that woman here and a chat about say, oh, I probably a tie, she tie me. No. That woman usually relate to man on a deeper level where him can't ignore it. You know? Him have to say, no, she different type. You know, that's something there and whatever. At them woman, they know to keep man. You understand? Because them know the thinking of men. And them know what type of satisfaction and attention men need, just as a woman need them type of similar something there. You understand what I say? No, but here I go on.
And some people don't take the time out.
No, here I go on.
One more thing. Some people that take the time out to know them partner love language too.
Well, even
you
that
understand
too.
Me?
Even that too. Hey, you want to know when a woman is idiot? So, what you bring to keep a man and what? Me don't know me have good shout out and me can watch cook and clean. Anytime you hear a woman say that, that is a damn fool. It's a damn, I idiot man she get. I idiot man she get. And when them left her, she don't understand. But we do everything. No, you know, listen to me, no, man. You're shallow and you're superficial and you don't even understand. You know, the multiple layers what men have, just as a women have them multiple layers, men have them something too, and you don't know if you relate to people or whatever. So anyway, me have a show name.
I have to get to understand your partner to you.
No, what you say, D? But yeah, what I say, me have a show name, Free Up, on YouTube. Me want you lock in, the next me want you call in, and we call you sound like somebody who...
Mr. Raga?
Yes, man. You have
Raga, me dey Raga,
no.
Me dey on it Saturday.
GBT Gaming Corner, people. GBT Gaming Corner. We live, man. We live. Link, like, share, subscribe. The link for my Cash App is in the description. Join the team. Join the team. Join the corner. Come hang out with us. Let's talk while we live. Let's play some video games together. You know what I mean? Let's just reminisce. GBT Gaming Corner. GBT Gaming Corner. Everybody is welcome. All ages. Just roll up and let's be polite. No profanity. I mean, if you curse, you curse, but we try not to have no profanity. At least for the first 2 minutes of the live, so they don't flag me. And so, because the kids be listening and everything. So, GBT Gaming Corner, man. GBT Gaming Corner. Like, share, subscribe. Join the team. Join the corner. Join GBT Game Corner Fan Club. That's that. The link is in the description. Oh, shit, I got to fix that just cause. The link is in the description. Hit the link in the description for my Cash App, you know. And if you want to do something right now, you ain't got time to go to the description. My Cash App is $DONWEEZIE. I got one on this phone. Yeah. Got one on this phone. Yeah, my link is in the description. DONWEEZIE. That's DONWEEZIE. You know you gotta put the $sign first. So put the $sign first, and then go DONWEEZIE. That's DONWEEZIE. I'm at the bass spot. If you want to catch spotted bass, right here at Lone Star State. I'm just getting my money up because I gotta go back to Rocky. But I'm just making some money right now, and then I'll go back to Rocky Lake later on tonight. I'm going to take a break real quick. I'm just trying to make as much money as possible before I turn it off. Right about here. You see? There we go. We're using 2 rods, man. We just chill. Just hang out now, you know? Roll something up, do what we gotta do. Pour a little shot. Alright, what we listening to now? I be listening to YouTube and like I listen to a lot of podcasts, stuff like that. So I might listen to some raga. I listen to St. Lies be having all the Jason, right? Jay-Z about to buy the Broncos. Who cares? Jay-Z about to buy the Broncos. Women accused in assault.
Phone, you're not permitted to grab this hat.
Yeah.
I don't know where this behavior's coming from.
And guess what?
Just let
Show
him
his
be.
uniform. Show his
Just let
uniform.
him be.
Show his uniform. You disgrace the U.S. You disgrace the USA. You put me on it. You put me on it. You put me on freaking. Put me on. Put me on.
Hey, Williams,
Put me on.
can you give me Chief's number?
That's not a uniform. You piece of
Chief Howard.
Brock, outcomes every
Tuesday. Alright, what are you listening to? Let's see who's live right now. What's going on?
Why dating a young Latin woman is a good option?
Oh, shit.
Look at what the haters talking about.
Yeah, we got two on. Let's bring this one in. We got two.
What's up, family? A New York family is mourning after a mother who was 9 months pregnant was shot and killed as she returned home from her own baby shower. The New York Police Department said 31-year-old Shanice Young, who was 9 months pregnant, died from a gunshot wound to the head early Sunday morning. Her unborn baby did not survive.
Damn.
Police say that Shanice was taking gifts from her baby shower into her apartment building's lobby around 1 a.m. when a fight broke out between two men. Neighbors say that the men were her former boyfriend and the father of her unborn. Police say they don't know what the fight was about. What they do know is that when the fight broke out, one of the men fired a gun, and the bullet hit Shanice in the head. She lied on the ground unconscious, and she was taken to the hospital where she eventually died. Shanice seemed like an all right person to me, though. I don't know what all this stuff was about, but just from what everybody was saying about
Okay, and then at one point, Ron Artest actually joined the team.
Yeah, my guy.
Yep,
my guy.
Yep. I've known Ron for a while. I've interviewed him. He was actually going to be one of the original investors of Vlad TV.
Yeah, Ron. Yeah. Now, keep in mind, and now he don't even like people calling him Ron, but I knew Ron I knew Meta World Peace, Ron Artest.
Know the Ledge. Welcome to Know the Ledge. Welcome to another episode of Melanin Monday. Real quick, for the family out there, I want to present an up-and-coming lecture that we will be doing /lecture/workshop. I put the call out last on Thursday to the family who were interested in getting the bundle packs, all right? Bundle packs right here. Shout out to everybody who responded with urgency. I would like to say urgency. I want to give a shout out to everybody who tapped in because y'all made me really realize how real this is. Y'all made me realize how serious y'all are about your income streams. And it also raised my awareness to how, I was reading a lot of emails and people are really about to make life decisions. They're at the crossroads. They're at the threshold. So what we're going to be doing for the rest of this show is we're going to be extending the flash sale until later tonight. All right, hold on a minute.
Yes, we're going to it.
A little bit better. Let me know if the audio is good without the headphones, and I won't even put them in. All right. Yes, the bundle is definitely still available. We have 100 income streams. The evolution will be digitized and Strive and Thrive 2021. And coming up right behind that, we're going to be doing something at the end of the month on Thursday, September the 30th. We have Strive and Thrive, fourth quarter 2021. I'm going to be bringing on a professional, a special guest, a special instructor. And what he's going to be teaching is insurance adjustment, futures, trading, options trading, and also the DeFi crypto banking and whatnot. So I'm going to have him as a special guest, inshallah, on Thursday. I was going to have him tonight, but I had a little bit of technical difficulty. I was working on my lecture. I was putting everything together, and I had the baby with me. I got my 1-year-old and whatnot, and the baby's water bottle leaked onto my computer, and my computer crashed. And I've been crying ever since. You know what I'm talking about? I've been hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you. The shit is hurting. I was folded up in the corner a minute ago, but I said, you know what? I need to just go live, and I need to dust my shoulders off, brush my shoulders off, and give the people a good show and deal with that later on and whatnot. So that's where we at right now. I'm broadcasting off of my phone. If we run into any technical difficulties, it's because it's on the phone, so we understand that it's not the same thing as the original setup. No sound effects right now. You know what I mean? We're just going to go raw dog with it. I don't even have the presentation that I was putting together, but it's all good because it's inside of the, my hard drive is right here. You know, my hard drive is right here, and as long as this doesn't crash, we good and whatnot. So, you know, all of the little fixings and the cherry on top, we're not gonna be able to do that tonight. But you know how I get it. I'm gonna follow up with my slideshow. We're gonna work that out the date and whatnot. You know I gotta deliver and whatnot. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the roll call. I want to see who's in the building. I want to tap into the family that's in the building, and we're gonna do what we do. Okay. Yes, indeed. Somebody said you gotta love the boys. That's right. Somebody says salute to Biz Marquis. Do your own sound effects, right? That's right. Shit. I'm the human beatbox. How could I forget? You know what I'm talking about? I'm the human beatbox. You know, we the diabolical ones. We make our own sound effects. Let's do the roll call. Let's see who's in the building. Houston, right? During a hurricane. How dare little old me, you know, get in my feelings because I received some type of water damage, and there's family out there. I got family in Houston, and they're going through preparing for a tropical storm, a baby hurricane and whatnot. So guess what? I got to thug it out. You know what I mean? Shit could be worse. You know what I'm talking about? Detroit in the building. Shout out to Detroit, Seattle, Louisville, Houston, Chi-Town, Denver. You know what I mean? Don't cry me a river. I'm going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? I bounced back from harder things before. Barbados, Long Island, New Smyrna Beach, Florida, right? China Hills. Where's that, in China? Bakersfield, Roxbury, Boston, Alabama, ATL, Riverside, California, D.C., Indianapolis, Texas A&M University, Greensboro up in this thing. Shout out to Greensboro, Toronto, Brooklyn, AZ, Fort Wayne, Little Rock, Arkansas, St. Louis, Michigan, Philly, Tampa, Washington, Youngstown, Ohio. I remember something about Youngstown. Is there a documentary on Youngstown? Is that the Youngstown Boys? Memphis, Macon, Georgia, Fitchburg, Massachusetts, not Pittsburgh, Fitchburg, Planet Mars, the Bronx, all right, Statesville, Delaware, okay? Little Franklin? Did I say Little Franklin? Yeah, Little Franklin. Capitol Heights, okay. Capitol Heights, Maryland. Where my guy from PG County? The BX again. All right. Chicago, U.S. Virgin Islands, Charleston, McDonough, Georgia, Delaware, Elizabeth, AZ. Bad news up in the spring. Live from South Jersey, D.C., Dayton, Ohio, Dade County up in this motherfucker. Is that Trick Daddy? Huh? Or I hope you're not down with Trick Daddy and his shenanigans, Mr. Dade County. You could be from Dade County, but I hope you're not one of Trick Daddy boys. The Eat a Booty Gang. Vegas is up in this thing. Portland. You know what I'm talking about? Activate the super chat. As long as I've had a YouTube channel, I've never had a super chat. YouTube don't fuck with me on the monetization. None of my videos have ever been monetized, FYI. They don't have super chat. That's why I put Cash App up there. That's right there on the ticker. The Cash App is Phil Moreland right there. I've never had super chat. And I'm kind of glad that I don't have super chat because, I don't want to give Google all of that money. You know how much money they take from the super chat? Enough to make them $1 trillion company. You know what I mean? They be raping people in the super chat. So I don't really do super chat. I do Zelle and Cash App. You know what I'm talking about? And I do food stamps. Be more. All right? Be more in the building. You feel me? Look, this is what I was trying to draw my computer with. I was trying to draw the computer with this. Yeah. Because, if you get water in your Mac or your laptop, my nigga, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. So just pray for me. You know what I mean? Any blurs out there?
He's changing the sound. He's infusing. He's merging. He's basically layering hip hop into R&B to whereas you don't really have a distinction anymore. This don't sound like Whitney Houston's R&B. This don't sound like your mama's Luther, my nigga. It's different. Okay? Mary J comes on the scene. She with Real Love and all of that. The shorties, they start wilding. You know what I'm talking about? They went from innocent to non-innocent overnight. She's putting batteries in their back to act a fucking to act a fool, to act strange for a piece of change. That was the Mary J effect. I promise you. She got them loose. She got them a little loose. You understand? So in 92, there's a changing of the guard. Wu-Tang represents, when they come out, niggas with Timberlands, hoodies, you feel me? Dirty niggas. Okay? You see the series on Hulu. They wasn't representing drug dealers. They wasn't representing, it's when Ghostface and Raekwon come out with the purple tape and these niggas are cleaned up. They got the Versace on, the polo silk and whatnot, the helicopter. You know, they're representing more of a Willie type of mind state. We getting money type shit. But prior to that, when the original Wu-Tang came out with the black and white video, that was some dusty niggas that smoked dust and they was on some dusty shit. Lip Tims are leaning. These were the robbers. These were the niggas hopping out of MPVs, robbing niggas. They were nickel and diamond, but they were more so the stick-up kid music. Biggie Smalls, when he started cooking, he started out the stick-up kids. Then he was trying to do the nickel, and then he was representing for the crack dealers and the nickel and dimers, and then he started merging into the Willie shit, right? Keep in mind, there's also an anomaly of an artist that I did not mention. He's the dark horse. He's still relevant. He's still popping. His name is Nasir Jones. He's changing the landscape. He's the one who shifted the whole culture around 92 in 91 and 92 with the Illmatic album. He changes hip-hop the same way that Rakim changes the whole melody, the whole rhyme patterns. When Rakim Allah came out, he changed the rhyme patterns of hip-hop. He upgraded it. You understand? That's the same thing that Nas did when he came out with Illmatic. You cannot go back to rhyming the way that you did after you heard. He put niggas out of business without battling them. Nas is definitely Neo. You understand? Nas is Neo. You understand? Nas is Neo. Right? Tupac, if I could remember, was giving us game. Tupac in 91 and 92 was giving us game. He was speaking to the part of us. We were going through what is known as the rites of passage. I was in Rikers Island in 1993 when the first fucking bomb went off in the Twin Towers. I was on Rikers Island, my nigga. I should not even have been there. You understand? I was going through what is known as the rites of passage. I might have been either 16 or 18, right? I was locked down. I did 6 months. I was supposed to be in fucking high school, my nigga. We were going through rites of passage. People like Tupac, Wu-Tang, they were speaking to our souls. These were our big homies. They were helping us in the ways that our quote-unquote big homies didn't care to help us out because some of our big homies was not giving us the game like that. We gravitated towards the hip-hop artists. Those was like our fathers in a sense. They was like our surrogate fathers because they was giving us the type of game. They was teaching us how to talk to the women. They was teaching us how to get fly and whatnot. They was teaching us how to deal with beef and whatnot. They was teaching us how to deal with our friends who become frenemies and shit like that. We were learning from the bars, my nigga. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. There was no Styles P at that point. Keep that in mind. We're talking 92 and whatnot. So Biggie Small emerges with Party and Bullshit, but Nas is that nigga. right? Nas is buzzing. Biggie Smalls had a little buzz. Nas is that dude, when he put his album out, it was over with, right? He shifts the culture. He shifts the culture. He upgrades the rhyming pattern. He upgrades the sound and whatnot. Okay? He upgrades the sound. Tupac is giving us Thug Life. The hate you gave little infants fucks everyone. Tupac is in the news a lot, right? Tupac is more of an enigma from getting in trouble, right? And being on the quote-unquote news than any other rapper that I can remember, right? Tupac catches a rape charge. Tupac catches a rape charge. If you was there, then you would remember. Because remember, this is no internet back in the days. You had the Source magazine. So the news only came out once a month like that. They was not reporting hip-hop news in a regular newspaper. We didn't have a morning show. We didn't have no fucking Charlemagne. We didn't have Breakfast Club. You had Wendy Williams. She was telling you who's gay. She was like insinuating all kind of rumors. She was the chatty patty. She was taking over what Howard Stern was doing, but on the hip hop side. And this was her beginning time. And she wasn't even, this was her building up. So we would have to go to the store, and that would come out once a month. They would give us the 5 mics. They would give us the rhyme of the month, and they would give us stories about what the fuck is going on in our culture. So Pac was an enigma from the beginning because he had that Panther energy. He had that rebel energy. Remember, he was like, I'm invading hip hop. I don't belong in this shit. I'm a rebel for real, for real. I'm just moving through this shit. I'm going to use this motherfucking, I'm going to use this art form to wake the people up. That's what he started out. Everybody starts out with good intentions until you get into this shit. Then, like I said, in 91, 92, 93, when he started getting locked up, niggas threw Tupac away. They was like, that nigga is a fuck up. Fuck that nigga. You understand? He is embarrassing. Take that monkey shit off. You're embarrassing us. People threw him away. They canceled Tupac. Ask your mama or your uncle or your big brother. They canceled Tupac. Okay? They canceled Tupac. Henceforth, while he got tight, then nobody was visiting him and coming to see him, and everybody was living their lives while he was locked up in Clinton, allegedly being taken advantage of because niggas threw him away. Hollow grave. He was Hiram Abiff. At this point, I hit the bomb. Yeah, he was Hiram Abiff. Yeah, I don't remember that because you wasn't there. And they don't talk about it right now because they whitewashed all of the artist history. Henceforth, when you watch these movies that they make, you could tell, just when you watch these movies that they make about people and you was there, you could tell how history books were written. You know that nothing is really factual because they're lying to you right in your face. When you watch the Biggie movie, Gravy, we went to school with Gravy. That's my guy, right? Who played Biggie. Like 60% of that movie is fake. The Tupac movie, niggas that knew Tupac, they was like 40%, 50% of that is fake. The NWA movie, that shit was fake too. And they lying to you right in your face. Niggas is alive, and they coming out with movies, and the movies is completely turning the story around. Right? So when Tupac got shot, right? Because remember, Mike Tyson caught a rape charge, right? Niggas had more love for Mike Tyson than they had for Tupac. Do you remember that? And I'm speaking about rape charges. Remember, there's somebody in this community with a rape charge, right? There's somebody in this community with a rape charge, right? And you know, some people threw him away, some people didn't. They was like, nah, we're gonna wait to see what happens. and shit like that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna just jump to the judgment. That was similar to Mike Tyson. That was similar to Tupac Shakur. You had some artists saying, you know what, I'm not gonna pass judgment on them, right? But you also had artists that did not like Tupac Shakur, and they was like, fuck that nigga, he's in the way. Remember, if somebody don't like you and you fall on your sword, you did it to yourself, you goofy nigga. Fuck out of here. You kill yourself. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not going to ever throw no type of, I'm not going to throw a lifesaver in the water for you. I'm going to watch you drown, right? So there was artists that were like, yo, I'm going to watch this nigga drown because he had the world in his hands. This nigga is a world-renowned actor. People are appreciating him for his thespian skills. You know what I mean? But here it goes. He's throwing his whole career away by taking pussy. That's how niggas was looking at Tupac at that point. And then, see, people's like, they love Tupac in the movies, right? I'm not talking about Tupac in the movies, though. I'm talking about Tupac in real life. That's what people don't know. People know about Tupac from what they hear from other people. They know about Tupac from the movies. They know about Tupac from his albums. And they know about Tupac from the Google searches. I know about Tupac from smoking blunts and having conversations with my peers and whatnot when this nigga was on his way up. I know Tupac when he came home from signing a fucking record deal on a napkin with invisible ink. I remember that Tupac when this nigga got bailed out and it was a miracle. I remember Tupac when Mobb Deep said he got raped on. Rikers Island or up north. That's the Tupac that I remember. I remember Tupac when niggas was banging on him. You understand? That's the Tupac I remember the Tupac who was starting beef with Biggie while he was behind bars, and everybody was like, where the fuck is that coming from? Hi? Niggas was confused. Like, what? You blaming Biggie? How? How, Sway? At this point, I hit the how Sway button. Nobody understood that. This quote-unquote beef that people call the East Coast, West Coast beef, when it started, everybody was baffled. Like, that's your man. How? He's like, yo, you wrote Who Shot You about me. Nigga, Who Shot You was out before you got shot. Respectfully, bro. Respectfully. Who Shot You was out before Tupac got shot. Do you remember? Do you know that? Do you know that? And the shit already picked up legs. It was hot before he went to jail. He got shot and then went to jail right after that. Remember, he's in the courtroom bandaged up with the Nation of Islam protecting him. He's bandaged up, and then they sent him up north. He was like, yo, Tupac luck is crazy. He must have fucking killed a cat or something. He must have broke some mirrors because nothing is working out for him. We felt bad for Tupac. We felt sad for Tupac because this is me speaking personally. I loved his energy. I loved his spirit. Being that my father and my family has a connection to the Black Panthers and revolution and rebel life and whatnot, I immediately gravitated to any artist who exemplified that type of energy because they were like kinfolk to me. The people that I was surrounded by, knuckle draggers and whatnot, I had to dumb myself down to be amongst niggas. So I couldn't even fly that flag like that. So when there was artists who was on some revolutionary shit, when there was artists that was on some pro-Panther shit, when there was artists that was on some fuck the system type stuff, I was able to relate to them And then if I knew that the niggas that I was chilling with and I was cool with fucked with them, it was like, all right, now we have something that we can identify and relate to. So that was the bond right there. You understand what I'm saying? That was how the bond works. You understand? Because contrary to popular belief, with all of these woke people running around and whatnot, even these rappers that are claiming woke, even the knuckle draggers and the 85ers that are claiming woke, in 1992 and 91, my nigga, even with all of the Sharif shit that was going around, it was two different islands. It was separate. You kept that shit completely away from the gangsters. The niggas that was selling crack and robbing niggas and getting on the trains and sticking up the whole train and doing devilish shit, the niggas that was really on demon time, they wasn't about none of that revolution. They didn't want to hear none of that shit. Even the God bodies turned into motherfucking, even the God bodies turned dark. There were God bodies who turned into demons. You know what I'm saying? There was God bodies that was on some demonic shit back in those days. They dropped the lessons, my nigga. They dropped the lessons. They wasn't on that shit no more. They was selling crack, nigga, and they was robbing niggas. The majority of the niggas who went out of town and found quiet towns and tied it down, they was originally God bodies. They was original. But what the fuck? When they got into your town, they might not have been eating pork, but they was doing a lot of pork-like shit. Tying niggas up, robbing niggas, leaving babies all up and down I-95. You know what I'm talking about? Killing, stealing. That's not in the lessons. That's not righteous. But you got a lot of niggas with righteous names who clicked up with niggas from the hood and whatnot who wasn't about none of that, right? Look at the movie Belly. That gives you a little bit of insight, right? Remember Belly. Method Man was God body. The nigga Knowledge was God, whose power from Wu-Tang. He played Knowledge and whatnot. He was running a spot in Cleveland. He was God body, right? He was God body. And Method Man, who he called up to kill Keisha and to kill other people, he was God body. But was these niggas acting like gods? Knowledge born. Exactly. These was God bodies. So I'm here to let you know that the gods even got corrupted by the money, the fame, fast life, the women, the cocaine, the heroin, the controlled substances, all things that Shaitan is involved with. They got caught in that trap. Checkmate, nigga. Checkmate. When I was on Rikers Island, the niggas that was running Rikers Island that had the niggas that was super predicates that was cutting captains and lieutenants. God bodies. Fruquan. There was a whole bunch of them. But it wasn't only them. They were mixed in. You had to turn dark because it was the terror. You were in hell. You was on hell on earth, like Mobb D said. It was hell on earth. Also, Mobb Deep comes out in 91, 92, 93, right? So by time 93 hits, right? By time 93 hits, Tupac is going to Rikers Island and up north. Biggie Small is taking the fuck off, right? I'm talking about this is when his buzz started, right? This is when his buzz started. From 93 to 95 is the beginning of the bad boy era, right? This is the tunnel era. This is what I remember I talked to y'all about the tunnel era. That's a nightclub in New York City where the music that was coming out on, we was listening to them on Walkmans and all of that stuff. Then they gave birth to a nightclub to where that music became the motherfucking soundtrack to a whole new era. This is another golden age, okay? This is another golden age. This golden age is called the tunnel era. Way different from the shit from 86. Way different from what Big Daddy Kane and them was on. Way different from what motherfucking Rakim and them was on. Way different. Extremely different. This is some other shit. Okay? Yeah, 94. Right? Real quick. Commercial time. September 30th, on a Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, we will be producing and introducing and delivering another workshop for the family. who are looking for options, who are looking for a way out, who may have to make a life decision about either staying on their job and getting the jabbing tent off the grid and becoming digital nomads, right? So we're going to be bringing our special guest, a brother by the name of Mansa, right? And he's going to introduce to you the Mansa Freedom Plan, right? This is not our brother Mansa, the Aboriginal law firm, by the way. This is another brother. And he's going to be introducing you into insurance adjustments, the future markets, the option trading, future trading, and also the DeFi crypto banking, how to turn a DeFi crypto into banking. All right. I will have tickets on sale in our next show. But if you're interested, the email is right there, redpillar75@protonmail. I would have had the link, but my computer got messed up before we started the show. So hit me on my email if you're ready to be a student. All of my KT aliens, all of my KTL University, all of my stream chasers. This one here is for y'all. This is a to not miss workshop. This shit is going to be lit. I will also be presenting along with the brother, and we're going to get right into it. We're going to get right to the bag. We're going to get right to a lot of shit that you might have to pay thousands of dollars. Because go ahead and run around the internet and see what's going on with other programs and how much they're charging and what it is that they're delivering and how they're feeding the family and whatnot. And, you know what I mean? We're going to be doing that for our audience. We're going to empower you with information so you can make your money without having to basically, sit on the lap or depend on these employers to sustain your livelihood, right? And if you can't wait, I don't blame you, right? If you can't wait, I don't blame you, because we have this fire sale. I did very well this weekend. The family responded astoundingly. I want to salute everybody that hit me up. They got the Strive and Thrive bundle. If you got your bundle, put a fire emoji in the chat room so the family already knows that the support is there, all right? We're going to extend that sale 24 more hours before we end it, all right? We have the solutions. We have workshops and lectures. Strive and Thrive 2021. The evolution will be digitized, and 100 income streams. That's a 3-pack bundle for $99.99, my niggas. You know, I'm talking about my Nagas and my Neguses and whatnot. Holler at me, because we here to do the work. We got the solutions and we have answers. We're not just up here talking and whatnot. Back to the program. So, the tunnel era. The music that's coming in the tunnel era, right? Think Little Kim, right? Hardcore. Think Foxy Brown. Think The Firm. Think Nas Escobar. This is not Nas.
Why dating a young Latin woman is a good option?
To my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Big Sling Hope. I got another story time for y'all. This is like a street story, you know what I mean? About my man. I already told y'all the story when I got jumped across the street from my house by the Bloods, but that my man ran on me, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny because, like, I think that damn near every time I got jumped, like, it was always somebody that ran or didn't hold it down or something, or didn't do nothing, like, you know what I'm saying, or did. But it's cool, you know what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, I was gangbanging when I got jumped across the street from my house. You know, the dude I was chilling with at the time, we used to always chill together, you know what I'm saying, he was always coming to my crib, always smoking on my weed, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, we was always hanging out together, we was always chilling and stuff, you know what I mean, so I know that at the same time
you should not be expecting that person to jump into your affairs, because you know what I'm saying. Like if I'm in the streets doing certain things, right, gang banging, that's what I'm doing. That's not something that we should impose on anybody that's around us. But I think at the same time, people be having this idea that if you're gonna be around me all the time, like, you know what I'm saying, you should not watch me get hurt or watch me get, you know what I'm saying, beat up. But anyway, before I get into the story, you know what I'm saying, I've been a little sick lately, so, you know what I'm saying, that's why I haven't really been posting videos and stuff like that. So bear with me. You know what I'm saying, I'm getting a little better, so I was like, you know, I got to give the people a story. So boom, for those of you who watched the story, I watched the story already. Me getting jumped across the street from my house. So anyway, yeah, that day I would happen to be sitting with my mans. I was sitting with my mans. It was me and him out there. And then, yeah, so by the time I got, you know, when the dude stalled on me and I got, you know, and I ended up, you know, I got into a fight. I'm not looking, I'm thinking about him. Or I'm not like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I remember after that, I remember going home. I remember after whatever happened, like, police was called or whatever, and then the police was asking me if I wanted to go to the hospital, and I was like, nah, I'm good. And I remember going home, putting on a hoodie or whatever, getting like some ice, getting some other stuff, and then I remember going back to the block. And then when I get to the block, I see this dude. I see my beds, my so-called beds, right? He in the park. So when I get to the park, he...
that nigga's corny. Yeah, it's corny. I mean, he had a good video one time that I was watching. It was, you know, it seemed like an interesting story, but he's corny. Get the hell out of here. Corny. We got one, Kush. Right up, Kush. Wow, and we got one on the other pole. You see that joint just came straight up? Yo. Okay, so the salmonella balls catch these big crappers. Oh, that's soda. What happened, Crystal? You got smacked? So, this pole is my pole, the other pole is your pole, okay? Alright. I want to change the hook on these maggots. If we keep digging, change the hook.
I recommend Nature-Made vitamins because I trust their quality. They were the first to be verified by U.S.
Left that alone. That cat me name, brother, and 9 life me have. You think me easy for dead? That now go happen. That will never.
We're not talking. I'm a man.
Oh.
Yeah.
One ball like.
Follow me now. We are talking this mother nature. Mother nature will make we know say well then. All the way come from earth you have to wait, you know. Remember say oil up on the earth, you know. Water up on the earth, you know. And when them ready, them provide me with light on the earth too, you know, God. Then bedroom, water and all of them things they come mankind. And I to get more serious with the life, brethren. And look into one another. And know, see how we I God. How we I God for earth. You see me I say, how we I God our earth. You know me I deal with so. Only thing can make we mesh together. And love and unity. Anyhow, we don't live with one another like how you see we live.
No.
Alright. You know, say enough people raise with family,
Yeah.
just for how we live. They don't know we, you know. But every day they tell themselves, say, when they watch them boy the video, them, you know, me like that life, so when me see them, they are live. The 5, the 4 of them, or the 5 of them. Them and them nephew, them, they live one brotherly love. People see that and feel the energy there.
Real family love.
You know how much people want to feel live, so?
Alright.
You know, say every morning, me can't take my phone and call my brother and call PK, call Proper, call the next man there. And we don't have no bad relationship going along the line over 40, 50, 60 years going now. Never fight, never war. You get me? I say,
So hear that song, man.
so here and now, people are look for them kind of living. People love these things. People are telling themselves, I wish me and Chatter did brother, you know. People are wish they could have come and spend some days and time with we to feel the energy where we are feeling right now, you know. Because he has 3 cars cook, you know, and the West we sit down there. So. And wait for him to do. Neither brother do that, neither 3 brother. And I know him and them wife. A man was telling himself, say, what I want to deal with, brother, a man to come help me do this, man, and a man to help me do over this, and a man to cook. And if I prefer the if you cook at the same way, man, if I my idea. When I can't do if you cook at the scatter, and he can't tell me, say, control the water, give me, you know. I must be one go to it. Our sister one, the dreadnought to rub, and we rub it to him. Simple. Because no cat do if you cook, man. And when I'm my idea if you cook, I just that, brother. So I just this where the unity come from. And a man now front span no man. And a man now wake this morning and say, you know, so me can't call no man because whatever about no man. You get what me I say? We always feel the next further, brother. And I say, I wonder what proper boy with you now. I wonder what proper deal with me. What's all prophecy when they? You get what me I say? We all live that way from we two, from we born from we parents then. If me look at my brother, them see a month, you know, it's like something wrong, you know. If me not see my brother, them to 1 month, brother, you know we go, man. Unless a man knows, say, well, then cat gone up the road, or Brook City a town, or Property a town, and we know, say, but as from like our phone prevalent now and something, we are calling link up, man. We are calling.
With moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, your plans can change at any time. Your head wants to do one thing, but your gut says, not today. GI-focused Entyvio is made for this. Entyvio acts specifically in the GI tract cells from entering and causing damaging inflammation. Entyvio has helped many patients achieve long-term relief and remission. It may help you too. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. Although unlikely, a risk of PML, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, experience frequent infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Liver problems can occur with Entyvio. If other treatments haven't worked well enough, ask your doctor about Entyvio. If you're experiencing financial hardship during these trying times, Takeda may be able to help.
With 200 hours of training, Mattress Firm sleep experts can find the right mattress to help you sleep better and stop letting junk sleep turn restless nights into restless days. Talk to our sleep experts in-store or online. Mattress Firm. Unjunk your sleep.
You know, from morning, I know you're 3 cars. I call him in a night now. I know you're in from morning. Yeah. So, I call him anytime now. Yeah, you know. I see him where he go, man. Sometimes I know not me want, you know. But me don't. Remember him? Remember 3 cars? Remember cat?
Ask you one question.
I want to ask you a question. You know.
Something, you know.
Something, yeah.
I want to tell you something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, so sometimes me just call you. Me don't want nothing. Me just want to know if you're good and up and running.
And no borrows me a look.
Nah, man. Me nah look nothing for borrow, man. Me just a check it, man. Me a heal you, man. Me just a heal you, man. Me just a heal the eye, man.
Some family not answer them phone. Worse them they are foreign and you're the Jamaican.
It could have feel like a something me a check
them
in
not
for.
answer them phone call. Jamaican call.
Me nah check
and
in,
Jamaican call a carry siren funny, you know.
Wow. Yeah, most likely, but not from me.
Most likely.
Not from me.
I will tell.
Me like check
Jamaican call carry siren funny.
You know, if you come to 1 2 days, yeah, me not check with people then.
Yeah, so
it bother me.
Jamaican we live in foreign.
Yeah.
Kinda scared that Jamaican call.
So
that's somebody dead. You want some money, police lock you up, or something happen, man.
A yard.
Yeah, man.
Yard man a call.
Yeah, man.
So yard man no call till they want something.
So I can tell you, so foreign people from Jamaica afraid of those calls.
Yeah.
You understand me? You don't hide your Brooksy.
Foreigner tell you that.
All the time. When them take up them phone and said this a come from Jamaica. You would have to get one glass of water first.
Yeah, because
down good.
I can't somebody in a trouble. I can't bad news.
So me mean, man.
I can't one prize you win.
Remember good no man.
And almost one.
I can't one prize you win, man.
And I don't know where you are going to get.
No.
You are going to get. Or you are going to sorry.
Yeah.
But something will go happen to you.
Yeah, so you kind of dope the call.
You answer it.
Yeah, 1 year we're not here.
You know,
1 year we're not here. Yeah.
I'm glad to pick up this.
Because a whole heap of something we're not here, you know. And we're not one here, you know.
Then you can call me when you're alright, you know.
The yard man.
The yard man.
Yes, him can call you when he just get paid too.
Yeah, man, and you have a drink.
Yeah, and tell you, say, well, you know, we the whole we are and we are taking.
Can't tell myself, say I could have party, my friend, they not call me so me not have to sad this hand.
No.
Because that blow you, me could have can't take in a night, you know. So, when you call me,
no, good for this man. So what now?
John call.
Yeah.
Remember John no call, say if I know something happening. But if you're used to John call, you already have fun. And he might hear you.
Yeah.
You don't have no fear.
The answer John call.
Yeah, you understand me?
But if you know John is a want man.
Wow, like that.
With moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, your plans can change at any time. Your head wants to do one thing, but your gut says, not today. GI-focused Entyvio is made for this. Entyvio acts specifically in the GI tract to prevent an excess of white blood cells from entering and causing damaging inflammation. Entyvio has helped many patients achieve long-term relief and remission. It may help you too. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. Although unlikely, a risk of PML, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, experience frequent infections, or have flu-like symptoms.
I mean, we call you and show you, so we have cook, me and my friend.
Yes, of course.
And we have broth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so no want, no in me.
No today.
Not
today. Because me a cook and we a drink.
Yeah,
so we can't want nothing.
Nothing. You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah, so we learn to live that way there.
Yeah, man.
You know? But too much people learn to live so.
Here are with enough people.
From your family member,
let me tell you with most people.
Then tell themselves that them to maintain the
we never really travel, you know. But
you never believe.
Yeah,
man, no people live that way, they don't tell themselves that, brother.
Say what?
Say from your family member, foreign, and them to maintain your liberty down here.
What, man?
Because him no work, and him no work.
So you now work a foreign?
Yes, you are work a foreign.
And him they are now work?
Now work.
And you fi maintain ya?
Yeah.
What, man?
No, because him no plan for work.
So for money, a dash we are foreign?
Yeah, man. Because him never go there yet.
And a good time, yeah.
So money, a dash way up there.
Because most people believe, say, you know, from you live a foreign, you have to
You know, say you have to work money a foreign.
I don't know.
How you mean?
Fuck.
Of course.
Your money could have more value of foreign if you get it.
When it come here.
Yes.
When it come here.
No, even foreign, because food not so dear.
Oh, yeah. So
and clothes.
So if you have 300 of foreign.
Yeah, you know, can't buy your things, man.
Oh, but the 300.
Where can buy your, yeah?
300 Jamaican. Oh. But 300 US, yeah.
Can't buy
a good money.
No.
A good little money.
Yeah, you can't buy you something.
Can't buy you something.
Right.
Yeah, man.
But I know what it is.
No, I can't buy you something.
But you can't buy you something.
Buy more America. 300 buy more things America than we would have buy.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
300 America can get that carry. 300 America can get that carry.
300 America
can buy you something America.
Yeah, man. $300.
Yeah, man.
That's why most people glad to live there.
Yeah.
But 300 hard to get America.
Yeah, no, I work hard for.
Okay. Alright. How hard it take you to get 300 America?
Your week's pay.
Your week's pay. 300.
Depends on your qualification.
Yeah.
You're gonna get 100 over. So it depends, you know. So when you work, that can finance you. Me and you work $30,000, $15,000.
Yeah, most Jamaicans will tell himself their father and his mother the America.
And a chum change. $15,000 for the week, me and you work. A chum change.
15,000.
5 trees.
Out of yard.
Yeah, you work 5 days, you get $300,000.
Pan side. Yeah.
Whether or not, car. Yeah, me understand the pan side. That not pay.
And no minimum wage is that. No.
Side alone you get
the
too much.
minimum wage how much?
7,500.
Exactly.
So that can.
With moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, your plans can change at any time. Your head wants to do one thing, but your gut says, not today. GI-focused Entyvio is made for this. Entyvio acts specifically in the GI tract to prevent an excess of white blood cells from entering and causing damaging inflammation. Entyvio has helped many patients achieve long-term relief and remission. It may help you too. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. Although unlikely, a risk of PML, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, experience frequent infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Liver problems can occur with Entyvio. If other treatments haven't worked well enough, ask your doctor about Entyvio. If you're experiencing financial hardship during these trying times, Takeda may be able to help.
Left that alone. That now go up. That really.
We have to believe in Yeah, you have to tell me something now. When you have a married proper. Yeah. You have a married proper. You don't go be the pastor. Yeah.
Why?
Boom, viewers, subscribers. Back again with these quick updates because trust, if it's not foreign from King Mix-Up, it's not credible. I keep on telling you that and you don't know the things that people bag a one in a one because this a bag of mix-up. You see me, I say, and you think the Spice has had enough this week. You don't know the things that her Panani went on a viral trip and she was forced to, take the beating that, she's taking on social media. But you don't know the things that she has bigger issues that's around And you don't know the things that Chug It has clapped back with a ultimatum. Yes, you don't know the things that Chug It booked Spice to perform at a venue. They said that Spice never showed. Spice said that she was there, this and that and third. But let's get into what Chug It has to say. They said the legal team of Andrew French Wright, brand owner of the Caribbean Music Festival Chug It, has issued a letter of demand to Grace Hamilton, otherwise known as Spice. I'm surprised I never said dancehall queen, but anyway, regarding that they deemed as no-show at the September 5th staging of the event in Miami, Florida, according to Chug It, Wright is demanding all money paid to Spice by September 15th, 2021, and a written public apology, as well as the removal of her offensive and baseless Instagram post in response to defamatory allegations. The letter of demand penned by Wright's attorney Peter Champagne, Bumbaclad, them get a privy counsel upon the case, stated that presented evidence proves that Spice received payment in full for performance, fees, and all associated expenditure regarding her contract in exchange for her advertised performance. The letter was sent to Spice as well as members of her management team and booking agency, whatever booking agency, and details to the circumstances regarding her alleged breach of contract. According to the press release from Chug It, the terms of the contractual agreement